Hey guys, got Level here, and today we're going to be talking about the importance of highlight reels, montages, best moments, best of, funny moments, montages, and any other word to describe it. Okay, so today we're going to talk about this, but in the point of view of a live streamer, a live broadcaster. Let's say you stream on Twitch or on YouTube or on Facebook. It is very important for you to have regular highlight reels, compilations of the best moments that happen during your live streams. Why? Okay. This is completely improvised, by the way. I didn't write a script, so I'm just gonna say it off of the top of my head. I think that not a lot of people have the patience or the time or the motivation to sit down and watch a whole stream. That means watching hours if you're doing gameplay, if you're doing a cooking show or whatever. Some people really like to consume those very short videos. As we all know, people on the internet have a very, very short attention span, so you don't want to bore them to death with a 40-minute gameplay video or a 40-minute video of you just sitting there talking. You want to be straight to the point. Basically, you want to convert your streams into a shorter, easy to consume type of videos that you can share, that is more shareable. Like if there's a bunch of, when you think about PewDiePie, for example, he got mostly famous because of his compilations. Like when he used to play Amnesia, he used to get scared a lot, so he just made a bunch of PewDiePie getting scared, and people would share that because it's funny to watch someone else react to stuff, especially in the very exaggerated reactions. So yeah, this is why compilations are very, very, very important. They're easier to find because people share them more easily and pretty much everywhere. Like Facebook, if you have a 30 seconds compilation of your previous stream, someone can share it easily. Just watch the whole 30 seconds and think, oh my god, this is cool, this is funny. And people will, if those people who watch your compilations want to see more, they will subscribe to your channel, whether it is YouTube Live or Twitch or whatever. But I know that personally there's a bunch of channels on YouTube, for example, that are only dedicated to show compilations. You have live stream fails, streamer TV, what is it, Sparko TV. A lot of them are so good because like you don't need to watch every single streamer during the week. You could just watch one of their videos and see like the highlights, the key moments, because it's impossible for you to watch all the live streams. Okay. And I know that from watching their videos, I've learned so much about a bunch of, I'm not gonna say I've learned. I've seen so much fails that made me want to go and actually follow those streamers. A lot of streamers I discover from those failed videos. Now, if you're doing a compilation for your own channel, it doesn't have to be fails. The first thing you need to do is really find what your channel is about. Is it about your personality or mostly your gameplay? Do you have like sick, epic, lit gameplay? Why do I sound like a grandpa? Or is it all about your personality? Is it just you failing and you having like a sense of humor about it? Or is it you just telling jokes? Or is it a mix of both? Basically, your montage needs to reflect what your channel is all about, so people can really get interested and go ahead and follow you there and want to watch your live streams. I know that on Twitch, it's kind of easy because if you have like a good following, people can clip key moments that happen during your stream. So what I would do is just go to my clips section and just download all those clips and make a simple montage. It takes like 5 minutes, literally. So right here I'm in OBS. This is why my setup is kind of different. The camera is like less smooth and the sound will probably sound different because this is a whole new setup. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you how easy it could be in any program. Not just, I'm gonna use Adobe Premiere because that's what I have, that's what I'm comfortable with. But you don't have to use a paid program to do montages. It's something that is so easy, but people don't want to do it, or they say stuff like, I don't have the skills, I don't have the knowledge, I'm not creative enough. Like, you're not creative enough to take a bunch of clips, put them back to back, and then click export. There's a problem there. You're lying to yourself. So let me go on my second, okay, this is like my overlay thing. Okay, so I'm here in a new project in Adobe Premiere. Now, do not get scared. If you don't have Adobe Premiere and if you never used an editing software before, do not get scared, okay? I'm not showing you pro level stuff. So we're gonna start with a basic type of montage. It's the basicest of the basics. It's when you take all the clips and you just shove them all one after the other, and then you click the export button and you upload it to your YouTube or to your Facebook or to whatever social media you have to advertise your streams. So I'm gonna go ahead and find, this is not a tutorial on Adobe Premiere. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what the shortcuts are, but I'm gonna go ahead and find my clips from Twitch, for example. Of course, that works if you already have a platform such as Twitch where you have the clips where you can just download them and just put them all together to make a compilation. Twitch clip comp, let's go for footage. This is a compilation that I've done already. Let's just take those. Actually, let me just take a bunch of those. 6. Okay, that should be 14 files. My lips are getting dry. Okay, so I have all of them selected right now, and I'm just gonna click and drag them just like that. Okay, so this is my timeline. As I said, not a Premiere tutorial. Any editing software will have a timeline. And if I press play, yeah, we don't have sound now, but basically it's playing. You're not gonna be able to hear this because I don't have my sound configured. And then when this one is done, boom, another clip starts. Boom, this other clip starts. Boom, this other clip starts. Boom, you get the point, okay? And right, just like that, and like literally, I don't know, 10 seconds, I have created a 6 minutes and 26-second clip that I can just go ahead and export. And that's all there is to it for a basic clip. Now, this works only, of course, you want to include, only if you don't want to put effort, only if you don't have time. You have I don't know, 5 minutes to edit your clips per week or per day. This is how you would do it. So there will be no music in the background. If you're a live streamer and you have music in the background, you will hear those songs anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't really like putting music under my montages, under my clips, because I usually am listening to music during the stream. So whatever music was playing during the stream is gonna be in my montage. But in my case, I don't really do gameplay video, as you can see, and even when I do gameplay video, they still, like, I still have music in the background, so that's not a problem for me. But if you do super serious montages of your skills and you're doing headshot stuff, you might want to put some background music, and that would be like as simple as I drag the clips. You just find a song somewhere. Wait, I thought I saw something. See, that's a song, and I would just drag it here. Oh, it's not long enough. Drag it here again. Okay, it ends just before the ending, and then boom, export it, and that's it. That's it. It took me more time to talk about the intro and talk about clips than to actually make it. Okay, so don't give me any excuses. Of course, I'm using Adobe Premiere. It's easy. I'm comfortable with it, but any free editing program, this thing that I just did, it's not exclusive to Adobe Premiere. Most editing programs work exactly like that. You have a timeline, you have your clips, put them all back to back, export, you're done. It's the most basic. Of course, you're not gonna impress actual editors and stuff like that. Now, that only works if your clips are well cut. That means if the important parts are already in the clip and there's no, like, if your clip is like 2 minutes long but the important part is at the beginning of the clip and only lasts like 5 seconds, that's 5 seconds, and then what, 1 minute and 55 seconds of nothing interesting. And if I did the technique that I just used, most of those clips are not cut perfectly. So I have a lot of room, a lot of wasted time of things, of non-interesting things that are happening. So what I can do in Adobe Premiere, now this is specific to Adobe Premiere, even though other programs can let you do that, I can go ahead and watch my clip and actually cut it where I want to. I can have like end point, out point. But if this is not an option for you, what you can do is bring the whole clip. Let's just change the sequence settings. You can bring the whole clip, and here you will find where you want it to be, where the interesting part is. Okay, so I would go here and I'm like, oh, when this white screen come in, and I would drag, and then I would watch. Oh, this is my alert, is cool. After the alert, a little bit of me, and then I talk, and then that's it. Drag that here, and I would drag it up. And I would do the same thing for each and every clip. I add this. Is that the same clip? It is the same clip. Bad example. Bad example. Am I dragging the same clip over and over again? There we go. Oh, I do not like the title of this clip. Okay, so here I'm serious, and I just want to have it to when I start laughing. Drag that here. And I say something, boom, and there you go. And now I have two clips that are only the most important part of those clips. This is why I suggest doing, this is what I would call the level 2 of making clip compilations. Let me check if my OBS is still recording. So yeah, this is like level 2 of making clips, which is awesome, which is pretty good. Like, you can really have something that is a lot of fun, that is very fun to watch, very straight to the point, important part, just back to back, hitting you with those funny moments, with those sick headshot 360 no scope, whatever you do in your streams. This is what I really recommend. It is a little bit of like effort compared to the first technique that I showed, because you really need to go and find and really cut straight to the point what you want to show. But other than that, this is one of the best ways to make your clips compilations. And it is more time, more effort, but it isn't like it's nothing crazy. When you think about it, it's really nothing crazy. Anyways, what I would call level 3 would be the same thing, except with music. Now you're thinking, wait, just add music? No, would be the same thing. Basically, it's the same technique, except this time you want the music to match whatever is going on in the clip. If I've seen people have like mix between skills and funny moments. So if they're playing games like PUBG or Overwatch or anything really, and they have a bunch of clips of unfair glitches, weird stuff happening, but they also have a bunch of clips of them being really good at the game, they would have those very hype songs. They would regroup basically those best moments of like epic gameplay, and then have like a very hype song, like I don't know, like trap music or whatever, like dubstep or even electro, like any EDM song pretty much. And then while they're doing that, they would put a clip where it's like something happened where they cut, and then they start putting this funny music, you know, like it's kind of classical and whatever, or even like the this I don't know what's it called. I call it the clown song. When you put the clown song when there's, I don't know, and this is where you can really show that your stream can be good, but your stream can also be super funny. Like you're not always too serious about yourself. So yeah, that's level 3. That's putting music and making the music part of the montage or the compilation. It's very important. And of course, this one is even better. People react more to it because the music drives them. Like the music kind of tells them how they should feel. Like, hey, you're watching this clip, but there's nothing MLG that's going to happen. I said MLG, but yeah, there's no sick trick shot. There's probably gonna be some weird glitch, and you're gonna laugh. You can even put like laugh tracks. It's pushing it further. Laugh tracks. You can download sound effects or even parts of reactions or stuff like that. Stuff that you see pretty much in every funny compilations. If you type funny moments in anything, you will see a bunch of examples. Learn from those. And finally, you have the level 4 compilation. This is what I call the level 4. This one is more advanced and will actually need you to be, I should probably be in full screen. The whole time I'm talking, I'm not doing anything in Premiere right here, but I should probably just go full screen and talk to you. Hi, hey, it's me. So yeah, the level 4 editing is what I call a more advanced editing technique, because you really need to know your stuff. And it's basically, of course, having your clips be straight to the point, but matching the clips to the music. That means you're not only editing a clips compilation. You're not just putting stuff back to back. You're making sort of a music video out of your clips. That means everything needs to match, like the rhythm of the song. People need to feel that something's gonna happen at the 4th beat or the 8th beat or the 16th beat. Like, you really need to I haven't thought about this enough to show you any examples, but if you look at my channel, I have a couple of Overwatch compilations, and you will see I have like a couple of them where even if you don't have everything match the sound, but it's so good when you see someone playing well, I don't know if you had if you've seen those Vine videos, those small Vine videos where it's basically a build-up of dubstep, and then someone, if it's, I don't know, if it's an NBA video, it's someone dunking at the drop, it's someone like scoring, it's someone 360 no scoping at the drop. So yeah, it's pretty much what I'm talking about when I say you need to stick to the rhythm. Also all the cuts, or if there's something recurring. I know that in Overwatch, for example, you get that little red skull in the middle of your screen every time you get a hit. So I really like to match that with my drops. Like if the big goes a kill, a kill, you know, like just sound ridiculous, but I'm serious. This is how you should, if you want like the next level of montages, is really rhythm. It's all about the rhythm, and usually like you really need to be comfortable with your editing software, and you might need like a high-end editing software to do that. Okay, now let's talk about actual software. And if you're watching this and you heard me go about, oh, like level 4, advanced levels, matching stuff, you don't need, if you're a beginner, you don't need any of that. None of that. Nada. What you need is the most basic stuff ever. Do not invest money, because if you're not going to be an editor, I don't know why you should buy Adobe Premiere, for example. It would help you, of course, but if you really don't want to spend that money, there are so many programs out there that are free. I think Hitfilm, I've heard a lot about Hitfilm, and the cool thing about Hitfilm is that not only you can edit, but you can also do compositing, like visual effects, which is awesome. And they have a free version of this software, so download it and try it out and see if it fits you. If it doesn't fit you, it's fine. Did you know you could actually edit videos with YouTube? Yeah, within YouTube. Type it. I hate telling people to Google it, but Google it. Google it. Bing it. Yahoo and Bing is pretty much the same thing. What's the Ecosia? That's another like search engine, whatever. But if you type best free editing software, you will find a lot of things. Of course, you don't want to use Movie Maker. That's your problem. You should use Movie Maker, to be honest. I started out using Movie Maker. We all started somewhere, so just get it done. Don't find any excuses. Stop saying I don't have the skills. Stop saying I'm not creative enough, or that's just not me. This is you literally I'm cursing now. You literally have all of the information of the world inside of this little device. You could use your phone to edit. You could import all of your Twitch clips into your phone and find a free app to edit that and export it. And I'm cursing again, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I'm not gonna continue because I'm getting frustrated for some reason, but whatever. Guys, if you watch those montages, tell me which YouTube channel do you watch for your montages. I really love watching Streamer TV, is one of my favorites. Livestream Fails is pretty good, except I don't really like their clickbaiting. Sparko TV is really good. I watch their PUBG compilation. I don't even play PUBG anymore, but they're really good when it comes to compilations. So check those out if you haven't already, and let me know if you watch particular streamer. I know that Moon has really good highlights of his streams. I know that Moon has really good highlights of his stream on his YouTube channel. So if you type Moon_Overwatch, like Moon_OW on YouTube, you will see his highlights, and they're hilarious and they're awesome. They're really well edited, high quality stuff. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new or something. I will talk to you another time. Follow me on all my social media. They've been popping up the whole time, every 5 minutes. And Gael Level out.